Hello, friends. Welcome to day 26 of Reconnect, your 30-day yoga challenge. Our yoga journey, more than anything else, is one of self-discovery, discovering how amazing and powerful and beautiful you are, and discovering how exciting and vast the possibilities are for your life. Today, we continue down this path of self-discovery. Before we begin today, if you enjoy my classes, please take a moment and click the subscribe button. Please also consider becoming a Patreon member. Patreon supports me making these videos, and it gets you access to classes and content I only create for my patrons. I post 1-hour classes there. We do an amazing book club there. I do live streams. It's a really great community. If you're a member already, thank you. And if not, I welcome you to come over and check it out. Let's start today in a nice, easy, comfortable seat, feeling grounded, rooted, and relaxed. Close your eyes. As you exhale, let your shoulders melt from your ears. Sit up nice and tall. And just come into a relaxed, easy breath in and out through your nose. With each exhale, feel the muscles of your face relax and soften. Relax your eyes and your cheeks. Relax your tongue and your jaw. And relax into your neck and shoulders. Imagine every exhale melting away any tightness or tension. The face, shoulders, the whole upper body, letting go. And continue to breathe in. Imagine welcoming yourself to a place of deeper stillness, peace. As you sit here now, invite yourself to step a little bit more into your power. As you inhale, feel a warm amber light begin to glow around the space of your heart. With every inhale, feel the warmth and glow of this light begin to intensify, grow. And feel the qualities of courage, compassion, and wisdom flowing from this light in your heart out to every part of you. Continue breathing and feel this energy flowing through you. Welcome it. And now we'll say a few words together, inviting this energy to flow more freely into our lives. I'll say these words out loud, and you repeat them silently to yourself. Here we go. Every day, I discover more of the miracle of who I am. I acknowledge the courage, compassion, and wisdom inside of me. I accept the invitation to love and honor myself more sweetly today. Let's sit for a few more moments. Relax into the power of these words. And slowly blink your eyes open. All right, let's move into tabletop, wrists under shoulders, knees under hips, and we're just going to freestyle it a little bit here, moving slowly into something that looks like cat-cow. So initially, just listen to your body. Maybe sink your hips back to your heels, maybe make some circles with the upper body over the wrist and knees, maybe make some S shapes, maybe extend a leg, take some knee circles, whatever it is, folks. Breathe and flow and just welcome some spontaneity and joy into the fact that you have a body that can do all of these wonderful things and articulate in these beautiful circular ways. Big full breaths. Feel your breath start to move through you. Start to bring some little wave actions into your spine. And now we start to move into something that looks like cat-cow. Heart forward, shoulders back as you inhale. Exhale, rounding and flexing. But still welcome freedom into your movement, right? So you can sink your hips way back to your heels. You can continue with your little circular shapes as you move back and forth. On the exhale, really start to engage the belly, the ab muscles as you draw the navel into the spine. On your inhales, feel the upper back opening and expanding. Feels so good to move without rules, no right or wrong, just in a space of gratitude, right? Coming back to a tabletop, curl your toes and lift your hips. Push back, downward dog. Let's take a few breaths here. Pedal your feet, bend one knee, draw the opposite heel down. And as you do, we're stretching through the whole back of the leg from the glute and hamstring all the way down the calf and the heel. Feel that. And now coming to stillness, wrap the elbows in, broaden across the upper back, draw the navel in, lift the tailbone. And as you exhale, let the heels fall down toward the mat. One more big breath in. Open mouth, exhale. Slowly walk your feet to your hands at the top of the mat. Bend into your knees. Let your upper body hang heavy as you slowly straighten your legs and come to standing. Hands to your hips, and let's begin with a little balance work, tree pose. So bring the sole of that left foot inside the right leg, anywhere but the knee. So the thigh, the calf, the ankle. Palms come to the heart. Stand nice and tall. Imagine growing roots from the four corners of the standing foot and the very top of the branches of your tree through the crown of your head reaching to the sky. And push a little bit with the sole of the left foot inside that right leg to firm everything up and breathe into it. If you're falling over here in the beginning of practice, it's okay. Have fun with it. Bring a smile to your practice, a little playful attitude. Breathe and relax. From here, we're going to hinge forward from the hips right into warrior three. So begin to extend that left leg straight back, lift the left heel, dip the left hip, reach the crown of your head forward, a long spine, and imagine a long straight line from the left heel all the way through the crown of your head. Wing your arms back, keep your heart nice and open and bright. And then begin to bend into the front knee as you step that left foot back. Sweep your hands up to the sky, crescent lunge. Nice. Relax the shoulders, breathe. From here, spin the back heel down and open into warrior two. Open up the arms. Roll the outside edge of that back foot to the mat, lifting the inner arch. Toe heel front foot a little to the right here. aligning the front heel with the back arch. And then make sure this front knee is extending straight forward. Notice if it's collapsing in, bring it out. And again, relax the shoulders. Get a nice deep bend in that front knee. Breathe into it. As you inhale, straighten that front leg and reaching through the right fingertips, hinge forward from the hips into triangle pose. You can bring your right hand to the shin, to a block inside the foot. Keep a nice long spine here as you gaze up to the lifted fingertips. Breathe. Again, feel the crown of your head reaching forward as your spine gets nice and long. Open up the heart. As you exhale, bend into the front knee. Both hands come down and frame that front foot so we're back to a low lunge. And step back to plank pose. Let's hold plank for a couple moments here. Wrap the elbows in. Firm up your belly. Come to your knees. Draw the knees, or the heels rather, into your butt. And as slow as you possibly can, lower yourself down to the ground, keeping the elbows close to your sides. Try to go slow, slow, slow. Breathe into it as you get near the ground. And when you arrive, extend the legs for cobra pose. Slide the hands back a little bit. Push into the heels of the hands. Lift the heart. Inhale, heart comes forward. Draw the shoulders back. Open that upper back. Exhale, lower. Hips to heels. Child's pose. And inhale, come forward, tabletop. Curl the toes under, lift the hips and push back, downward dog. Begin to walk your hands back to your feet. Bend into the knees. Bring your heels together and point the knees and the toes outward. Continue to walk your hands back a little bit. Lift up your head. We're going to work from this squat position into Kundalini frog squats. These are so good at building strength and shaping the glutes and the thighs and the hips. It's also a wonderful cardio exercise as well. So I'll demo and then we'll do them together. You're going to keep your fingertips on the ground. They stay on the ground the whole time. And the heels stay touching and lifted off the mat the whole time. Toes and knees are spread wide. As you inhale, straighten the legs and the heart comes back toward the thighs. And as you inhale, bend the knees and lift your head. And that's it. So simple, right? We're going to do them at a dynamic pace. It looks like this. Okay, 26 of them, my friends. Here we go. Ready and begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Big breaths. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Doing great. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Stay with me. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Almost there. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, and 26. Let's stay down in the squat position. Lift your head up nice and tall. Walk your hands back towards you a little bit. Breathe. Relax into your breath. Let the heart rate slow down a little bit. Was that fun? It was good, right? Okay, walk your hands back to the top of the mat. Let's come back to downward dog. Good work. Great big breath. Open mouth, exhale. Slowly walk your feet to the top of the mat. Bend into your knees. Wave up the spine. And as you come to stand, this time sweep your hands to the sky. Let's take a little chair pose and breathe into all that sensation that we just built up in the thighs there. Feel it. I want you to feel alive and strong in your body here. Sink weight back into the heels a little bit. Feel that. Ooh, that's good. And now as we inhale, let's stand tall and we'll take tree on the other side. So left leg is a standing leg. Right foot comes inside that left leg. Again, anywhere but the knee. Palms come together at your heart. Root into the earth from the standing foot. Press into the inside of that left leg with the right foot. And nice and tall, lift up through the crown of your head. If you're falling here, it's okay, it's fine. We just, we work the legs, right? So you might feel a little unsteady here, and that's okay. Allow yourself the experience. From here, we hinge forward into Warrior 3. So begin to extend that right foot straight back, lift the right heel, dip the right hip, lengthen through the crown of your head, reach it forward, breathe, balance, play. And then bend into that front knee and step the right foot back. Sweep your hands up to the sky, crescent lunge. Probably feels a lot different on this side because we're working. We've already got some reps of Kundalini frog squats, and that has activated all kinds of wonderful things in the body. Just feel into it, breathe into it, relax into it. Spin the back heel down, open into Warrior 2. Again, align the feet here, front heel to back arch. Make sure that front knee is pointing straight ahead. Soften through the shoulders. Gaze over that middle finger of the front hand. Breathe. Straighten the front leg. Relief, right? Reach the left fingertips forward and hinge into triangle pose. Again, place that left hand somewhere that allows your spine to stay long, and gaze to the lifted finger. Draw the tailbone toward the back heel to stack your shoulders, stack your hips. Continue to breathe. And as you exhale, bend into the front knee, both hands come down, frame that front foot, spin to the ball of the back foot. Low lunge, we step back to plank pose. Let's hold plank for a moment here. Firm up the belly. Wrap the elbows in. Once again, come down to the knees. And this time we're going to do 2 slow push-ups. Draw the heels in toward the butt. And as you exhale, lower down about halfway. Keep the elbows close to the body. Inhale, push up for 1. Beautiful. Exhale, lower down halfway. Inhale, push up for 2. And this time as you exhale, as slow as you can, my friends, lower all the way down to your belly. And when you arrive, one more cobra pose. Hands come back. And let's take it up. Heart forward, shoulders back. Breathe into it. Open it up. Exhale, lower. Hips to heels, child's pose. Exhale, let's just take 2 or 3 breaths here. Feeling into earth energy. Slowing down. Feeling grateful. Inhale, come forward. Tabletop. Curl your toes. Lift your hips. Down dog. Walk your hands back to your feet. Bend into the knees. Bring the heels together once again. Knees and toes are wide. And some more froggy squats, okay? Kundalini frog squats, 26. You know how they go. Let's do it. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're already at 10, 11, 12, 13, halfway, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, big breaths, 23, 24, 25, and 26. Come down into the squat. Walk the hands back. Keep the heart nice and open here. Just a couple breaths. Staying up on the balls of your feet. Breathe and slow it down. Breathe and slow it down. And from here, walk the hands forward. Let's take child's pose for a few breaths. Untuck the toes and sink the hips back to the heels. Let your forehead come down. And continue relaxing into your breath. And sit back to your heels. Excellent, excellent work. Sweep your legs around in front. Let's take a little hip and hamstring stretch here. Janu Shirshasana, or seated tree. Sole of the left foot inside that right thigh. Big breath. Root the sit bones. Reach up. And exhale. Slowly we fold. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Crown of your head. Reach it forward. And exhale, melt. A couple breaths here, relax into the shape. Inhale, rise up, left hand behind you, press into that left hand. Lift the hips and sweep the right hand up and over. Really stretch through the right fingertips and really push into the left hand to open up the heart. Great big breath. Exhale, lower, switch it up. Left leg grows long. And that right foot comes inside the thigh, root and rise, big breath. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, fold. Couple breaths to soften and relax. Inhale, rise. Right hand plants behind you. Lift the hips and sweep that left hand up and over. Reach through the left fingertips. Push into the right hand. Open up the heart. Exhale, lower it down. Let's come all the way to your back. Hug your knees into your chest. Let's take a little side-to-side rock here. And then take the feet up in the air for happy baby. Grab the outside edges of your feet. Gently pull down on the feet, very gently, angling the knees in toward the armpits. And let's come back to a little rock here. Let your low back and your shoulders draw firmly down toward the mat, into the mat. You are so much stronger than you realize. You have courage and wisdom inside of you beyond your imagination. And this practice is all about discovering that truth, stepping into that power, using that power to create a life that is filled with happiness, joy for ourselves, and making this world a happier place. What a beautiful, what a beautiful path we're on. Great big breath in. Open mouth, exhale. Release your feet, and let's find Shavasana. Bring some wiggles to your fingers and your toes. Roll your wrists and ankles. Inhale, reach your hands overhead. Great big stretch. And exhale, draw knees into your chest, roll to your right side. And push yourself up to a seat at the top of your mat and bring your palms together at your heart. Close your eyes. We raise our thumb knuckles to the point between our brow, and let's bow to one another in light and love. Namaste. I feel energized and I feel so connected to all of you in our shared journey of self-discovery. So your journal question today, grab your journals, reflect back over this past year, and your question is, what have you discovered about yourself over this past year, or maybe even during this yoga challenge, that has given you more insight into the strength and the courage and the wisdom that is inside of you? Okay? Sit with that for a little while. See where your pen takes you. Love you lots, and I'll see you tomorrow for day 27.